Long. Thank you so much, Lainey. And Super, thank you so much for the 5 months.
Okay, I'm calling into court. I'm calling into session the case of Sergeant Tracy Martell versus Den Shiesty. The statement of claim is as follows. On the 26th of October 2021, Den Shiesty accosted Officer Tracy Martell through his presence and actions as a man. Mr. Shiesty caused both emotional and psychological distress to the plaintiff, in addition to causing excess drain on the Unified Police Department's budget. In that, the plaintiff claims that the defendant negligently handed over police evidence of an active investigation into a crime over to a known wanted criminal. The information supplied to the criminal suspect from the defendant can be used to put police officers' lives in danger and has squandered countless woman hours of police work performed by both Sergeant Martell and other members of the Unified Police Department. Sergeant Martell, as a result, is suffering from both apparent and visible signs of pain, suffering, and trauma, both psychological and emotional. Plaintiff claims that the defendant has put both an active criminal investigation, a police sergeant, and members of the Unified Police Department in jeopardy through his actions. Sergeant Martell is seeking both compensatory and equitable relief from the defendant as a result of Mr. Shiesty's actions, which caused damage to the plaintiff and other currently undisclosed members of current Unified Police Department investigations. The relief requested is $10,000 of compensatory relief for pain and suffering, for future emotional associated PTSD, medical repercussions not yet surfaced, resulting from defendant's actions, including recompense for dozens of hours of police work performed by Sergeant Martell and Unified Police Department members, which was squandered due to the defendant's exposing of active evidence to a criminal entity. The plaintiff also received equitable relief that the defendant must attend an internal courses on information security and police investigative procedures for a senior member of the Unified Police Department.
Hey, thank you. It was really chilly this morning, so I threw one on.
Okay, that was a lot of words. Now, over to the plaintiff.
Hey, Jizz. Oh, are we doing openings and closings?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, why do you look like that? You look like a tyrant.
Your Honor, members of the court, what we have here today is a case of disregard of one officer to another.
How you doing?
Disregard which led to psychological trauma.
It is, yes.
The defendant violated his duty to professionalism in acting in disregard of Sergeant Martell's emotions. Police investigations are secure operations in which it is inherently known not to share secrets with the enemy. That's what his claims has been done here in this case. Officer Shiesty was in possession of police evidence between October 22nd and 25th. This evidence obtained through an official police investigation and was allegedly sent to a criminal suspect by Officer Shiesty. Sergeant Martell, upon hearing about this, immediately was sent into a state of emotional shock and trauma regarding this, after which was inherently needing of psychological treatment as a result. The psychological impact resulting from this upon Sergeant Martell led to her medical diagnosis supplied in evidence. The incident caused anguish and suffering upon the plaintiff, and as such, the plaintiff is seeking recompense through monetary and equitable relief.
Quite a few. Look at executive order number 3. The tags I need are in there.
And you don't need no shit, huh?
Yeah, thank you so much for the 5 months.
Goddamn thing. Fuck you.
Budget related.
Over there sucking and fucking.
Hey, Jizz.
Little suck fucker.
Oh, are you done?
Oh, yep.
I was gonna say, can we call Toretti and Gunner first, and can I question them? And then if you have any other questions.
Tags. I don't give a fuck about
Okay.
Zerks.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know why she was saying that. I need
you
tags.
finished?
I need people to be able to tag their
I'm
reports
finished,
when they
Your
generate
Honor.
revenue.
What do you mean by that?
When you're ready. What do you mean? What do I mean?
I don't care about the category.
I don't know.
However you guys classify, but it's basically that.
All right,
What
Monty,
is
when you're ready.
womanism, Your Honor?
Okay, sorry. Well, here are the tags I need.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
okay, objection. Your Honor is not a goddamn Thorith.
Business is fine. It's
Okay,
just
what she
business
said.
business.
She said. Well, he said. Countless women hours. Well, what does that have to do with anything?
A woman hour is 10 times longer than a man hour. Everyone knows that.
Sexist, Your Honor?
Sexist? You have the fucking balls to call me sexist? Are you fucking kidding me? You asked me as a lesbian why I don't just like dick. Shut the hell up over there before I smack you.
Okay.
No further
okay.
questions, Your Honor.
All right. Firstly, Dan, she implied it takes her 10 times longer to do anything it would take you. So if anything, that's like reverse sexism.
Oh.
Okay, Monty, when you're ready.
Oh.
Your Honor, this filing is a mess between
Oh my god.
suggested
mess.
criminal complaints, which are unfounded, internal LSPD matters, which have already been resolved, and hurt feelings, which, quite honestly, we should not be dragging a pseudo-family matter into civil court.
Oh my god.
My client is not guilty of any of this and should not be found such.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Smith. All right, Plaintiff, over to you for your first witness.
And we're gonna call Toretti. Ass Chief Toretti.
Okay,
Future
go ahead,
Sheriff.
Dixie.
That's my second in command right there.
Yep.
I thought dispatch was second in command.
Are you aware
No, they're
Dominic
first.
Toretti got a new plate on his Explorer today?
I did see that. It's a good plate.
Curious.
Alrighty, Toretti, raise your left hand for me.
Yep.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under penalty of perjury, so help you, Han?
Oh, praise Han. Absolutely.
The witness has been sworn in, Your Honor.
Okay, when you're ready.
Toretti, do you remember about when Den was hired into the police department?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I remember it pretty specifically because, and vividly, because of how much you used to push and press for him to get hired. As at that time, I did run that division.
Okay.
Department.
So when did
Every
he
day.
get? About when did he get hired?
Oh, I don't know. A few months ago, right? It's been a few months.
Okay. And do you remember why exactly he got hired?
You pushed every single day and followed up every single day until this man was hired. You specifically. You vouched for him over and over and over, even when people had doubts. And you put your name on the line and your reputation on the line for this man. Actually, the only person I've ever seen you do that for, and probably one of the only people I've seen anybody do anything like that for.
Okay.
Thank you.
And who interviewed this man once he finally, got to the interview process?
Oh God. I believe I was there. Were you? You were there too. I'm pretty sure. You absolutely were.
And who took this man for his first ride along?
You did.
And who pushed for this man to get solo?
That's a lie. It was Bass.
Okay. Who took him for the most ride-alongs?
I'll clarify that real quick. Martell basically took this man under her wing, taught him everything he needed to know, made him the officer that he was, made sure that he got consequences when he did something wrong, learned from his mistakes, and made sure that
he
he
is killing
was
it.
somebody who was up and coming and had a bright future. And I believe now he's actually become part of SWAT. He's helping leading things, and he pretty much exclusively, from what I remember, was taught by Sergeant Martell over here.
Thank you. And who pushed for this man to get solo?
You did. Even when I said I don't think he's ready, I trusted you when you said he's ready.
And who pushed for this man to get promoted?
You did again when I was I wasn't too sure about it.
Was there anybody else who wasn't too sure about Den getting promoted to full officer?
There was a few people. The FTOs were very much. They weren't sure if he was ready. He wouldn't listen. He did a lot of sometimes dumb things. One of the biggest concerns was him not listening, and you beat that into him to make sure that he listened. The only person that took an effort to correct the things that was keeping him and holding him back. And again, putting your reputation on the line to get this man promoted. In the LSPD.
How long have you and I known each other, Toretti?
Very long time, since you were a doctor.
And
accused
since
me of
me
things.
being an officer in an FTO, have you ever seen me do anything like this and put my name and neck on the line, my very large, muscular, womanly neck
Oh, yeah, they're all
on the line
verified.
for any other person?
You've took this man under on your broad shoulders and taught him everything you know.
Final question. Who in the gallery behind Den?
Nobody.
No further questions. Jizz, do you have any questions for Toretti?
Sergeant Toretti.
Ask Chief Toretti, damn it.
Ask Chief Toretti.
Future Sheriff Toretti.
Future Sheriff Toretti.
He is the assistant chief. I recognize him.
Dates of October 22nd and 25th. Were you aware of the defendant having police evidence on his personal phone?
What? And you're gonna have some explaining to do after this court case.
That was a question, sir. I wasn't
No.
stating. Okay. No further questions.
Damn it, Toretti.
Okay. Defense, do you have anything for cross-examination, or do you want to do everything in your direct?
Yes. So, Officer Toretti, you said that Officer Martell was Shiesty's
Sergeant
training
Martell.
officer. Sergeant Martell, sorry,
Yep.
was Den Shiesty's training officer.
I believe she took him out more than anybody else. Yes.
And she put him forward for solo, even when others felt he wasn't ready.
Correct. Well, let me clarify what I said, Monty, if you were listening.
Oh,
She
now you're trying to
pushed for
flip
him
the
be
script,
solo.
huh?
You want to talk back to me? Then
My fault, Assistant Chief. I apologize.
I thought. What happened was we had concerns about if he was ready or not. We voiced those concerns, and she took it under her duty to make sure those things are corrected so that he could succeed and become solo. That's what I said.
So naturally, it would follow that any mistakes he made, if he was promoted
I should
ahead
be
of
objecting, but I'm not going to.
schedule, ahead of competence, would fall on Sergeant Martell. Yes.
No. Once he becomes an officer, he understands his own responsibilities. He's his own problem. He fucks up, that's on him. Nobody else. Sorry for my language, Your Honor.
He's ready.
Yeah, if you could at least self-censor, maybe say a frick every now and then at most.
He fudges up, it's on him.
Thank you.
Fatty, thank you so much for the 8 months.
Any officer that puts the blame on somebody else for their own wrongdoing is a real big problem. People need to take self-responsibility for their actions.
So what you're saying is no officer should blame another for their actions or feelings.
I never said that, Monty. I said if they screw up on the field, they're going to get the consequences for their actions. If they make a mistake, whether that's if they screw up on the MDW, if they're doing something wrong with evidence, if they screw up in regards to how they treat other people, lawsuits, that's on them. If they get vacated out of their sheriff's position, that's on them, not me.
I wasn't actually thinking of you when I said this, but nice to know where your head's at.
What?
You mentioned how they treat other officers. Would you say that Sergeant Martell's conduct with regards to Den Shiesty is somewhat abrasive?
What I will say about that is it's necessary to help shape a good, well-rounded officer. I think a lot of people are babied, and that's a big problem. And there was no holding back, and Den was treated appropriately for his mistakes. And he
She
helped
beat
him
me!
grow.
Objection, Your Honor. Facts not in evidence.
Are you testifying or am I, Den? Den, how about you sit down while I'm talking?
Yeah, Dan, if we could keep the outburst to a minimum.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, what are we talking about?
Oh, Beep, thanks so much for the 2 months.
Before I was rudely
I enjoy your work, and I'm
interrupted?
several
Oh,
Swiss
abrasiveness?
teas
Yeah,
deep
I
and
mean,
realized my prime
let's
was
be honest,
unused.
I was
Oh
beaten
my
down as a
god,
cadet,
day drinking.
and
I
it
love
served me
that.
well. So people
Actually, I
have
don't know if it's
different
daytime for
methods
you,
of
but
how
I hope it
they
is.
treat
I wish I
different
could day
cadets.
drink.
And to be honest, I think some of these cadets
Oh,
need to be
goddamn.
humbled. And Martell did a really good job of humbling Den. And I will say the only good thing he usually has is he, for the most part, sometimes is pretty respectful of chain of command. Except it seems like he's kind of acting out since he became a sheriff. Like a child. Like he's in his rebellious phase.
I'm sorry, just to clarify, you mean a sheriff's deputy, not sheriff, correct?
Correct. I am the sheriff.
Traitor.
Or not yet?
It's daytime as fuck. Hell yeah. I love that for you. Thank you so much for the 2 months and the Prime.
So,
Can you update
with regard to reprimands, are you aware of any such reprimands on Officer Shiesty?
I believe, well, in reprimands in general, I mean, that's pretty vague, but I mean, he was talked to multiple times when he screws up.
Oh,
I
is
usually
that
leave
what
it to
they're
my
doing?
officers or
Oh,
my
I thought it was on
sergeants
the
or my
MDW.
FTOs
Oh,
or other
okay.
people. I delegate to
Gotcha.
them to do the punishments, and I usually approve.
Yeah.
I let them do what they need to do. I don't need to be involved in every single thing.
Hey Dan, you got anything else I can ask? This guy seems pretty.
The strike
fucking
one.
bored, so-
The fuck. Sorry, I'm looking lost right now. They strike me already. They strike me. Why the fuck am I in this courtroom? They strike
Yeah,
me.
but he's got no specific knowledge to that. I'm gonna have to get that out of someone else.
Okay, all right, it's fine. That's
So I
fine.
might have to do something about Den saying that he was going to put Martell into the ground before this court case. So
What? Relevance? Say, Monty.
he said something about punishments for Den.
Oh my
I might have to step
god.
in on that one. So
I doubt you can actually reprimand him for off-duty metaphor that he
you a cop?
uses.
are you a cop? Are you
Yeah,
the
are you a
assistant
cop?
chief?
You a cop? You were the chief? You assistant chief to a future sheriff?
I want to
Huh?
strike at my will, Monty.
He never said how he was going to put her in the ground. What if it was in like a loving, lowering you down on a blanket?
Oh my god, I don't want to be lovingly lowered down
put this
onto a
lawyer
blanket.
in the
I did
ground.
not consent to this.
Doesn't
Help,
sound
help,
any
help.
better.
Have you never had a
Okay.
picnic, Martell?
No, help.
That doesn't. Yeah, usually it's
I don't consent to a
consensual, and they-
picnic.
What?
You
What?
surprise him with
Okay, I'll
lowering.
make a note. Martell doesn't consent to picnic.
Me, that
Fine.
doesn't sound.
All
any
right,
better.
can I redirect?
Yeah, redirect as well.
Oh, assuming you're done, Monty.
Yes, nothing further.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, real
Didn't
quick.
have
Real
nothing to
quick.
say to me.
So redirect.
I have something to say actually.
All right, let Den.
Okay, well
let
go on,
finish, all
Den.
right?
Damn you.
I just want to say,
Get up here
Assistant
and
Chief.
talk to me.
Is this a question?
Multiple questions.
Okay.
Your Honor, how we doing today? And ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in the courtroom. Assistant Chief Toretti, have I not been excuse my wrong word. Have I not been very respectful of the chain of command?
To me, usually you are. Yes. I can't speak for anybody else or for any other actions you have with anybody else.
Has there been multiple times you've seen Martell mentally abuse me or yell at me at a traffic stop? Have you seen that?
Yes, she has yelled at you when you screw up, Den. Yes, that's what happens. You get yelled at when you screw up.
Even on the radio, Assistant Chief Toretti?
Yes, she has yelled at you when you've screwed up.
On the radio?
I don't remember any radio, but maybe probably.
Now you got amnesia.
What
Okay?
does that have to do with anything? I don't have amnesia.
Because she's sitting there saying I mentally abused her when she yells at me 24 fucking 7.
my God.
Everybody behind her. No.
Okay, Dan, is this a question or are you just going to be shouting abuse at Martell?
I can't believe he's yelling at her.
Your Honor, this is inflammatory.
No further questions.
All right, go ahead, Jiz.
Redirect for Assistant Chief Toretti. You discussed internal reprimands. Are reprimands always immediate after an offense has occurred?
No, sometimes if they're very serious, we have to do an investigation. We have to talk to the people regarding it, talk to other members
Shut the
of
fuck up,
command, or
dumbass
high
cop.
command, or
Shut the fuck
FTOs,
up, you stupid pussy.
speak about how we want to handle
Shut the
certain
fuck up, you dumb pussy who
Can-
can't
can
differentiate
reprimands
between
that
real
occur
life and
take
RP,
days or
you
weeks
stupid
past
fuck.
the perceived violation?
situations, especially if they're very serious.
When you were in the courtroom earlier before trial started,
So fucking
did you witness
stupid.
the defendant say anything to the plaintiff?
To the plaintiff, no, but he did call her a vile woman to me.
So you heard him say something about the plaintiff?
Yeah, multiple things. Said he called her a vile woman.
Did you know that
And,
the cigarette does
he was
the
gonna
smoking
put her in the ground.
and you're just the sucker?
I'll transfer questions over to Sergeant Martell now.
Gunner, I'm gonna need you to get ready with that, you know, that thing.
I'm ready.
Toretti, since Monty brought up, you know, the way the cops act toward each other, is it normal for cadets to get a little, you know, hazed?
Absolutely, it's encouraged, to be honest. It humbles them. Actually, Jenny over there beat the shit out of me constantly, mentally. Usually not physically, but
Have you ever hazed anyone?
a little bit. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Have you ever
Yes.
hazed, did you haze me when I was a cadet?
Remember?
Did you ever say that I was a janitor and a stupid bitch?
No, I didn't. I repeated that somebody else said, but I never called you that.
Gunner.
Objection, relevance.
Gunner.
Martell was a janitor and she's a dumb bitch.
No further questions.
Sorry, I heard you say that in person before, so.
Am I done here?
Yeah, no further questions, Your Honor.
Yeah, you can step down. Oh, you're not free to leave, as I think the defense might want to recall you.
That's fine.
All right, next witness we're gonna be calling is Gunner.
All right, Gunner, come on up.
Could have gone better, Toretti.
You'll never be my fucking sheriff.
I'm sorry I had to do that to you, Toretti, but I was proving a point. Thank you, Toretti, for showing up and showing
if you
out.
just let him fuck a crocodile, maybe he'll support you.
Oh my goodness.
Crocodile or crocodile? Let him do it.
All right, Gunner, raise your left hand for me. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, under penalty of perjury, so help you Han?
I don't know.
Can we do somebody else, maybe?
Maybe a
So
woman.
help you psychotic.
Maybe a woman, maybe
Maybe
like
a-
a judge
yeah, maybe-
woman. Maybe like something that rhymes with Atia.
These kids don't fucking remember. These kids don't remember.
How about so help you Nikita?
What the hell?
My God.
So help me, Katya.
I'll accept Katya.
The witness has been sworn in, Your Honor.
Are you okay?
Gunner, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, Gunner, how long have we known each other?
I don't even know. It's been so long. Can't even count. I can't even count that high.
Is it true that we used to hate each other?
Yes, this is very true. Once upon a time, we were sworn enemies of each other. You forced me to take sexist classes, at which point, you know, I was, I actually ran a department of PD that rivaled the HR department, and it was called the Meninist of Los Santos, and you were able to show me my ways, and you know, at one point we rode together, and then I gave up on Meninism, and now I'm all about feminism, and we became best friends.
Just to clarify for the court, what is a sexist class?
Are you asking me or Martell?
Yeah, you've attended a Gunner.
Well, you know, I believe that you know that basically what happened is the men of Los Santos were being suppressed, and that people were so that men were slowly not being able to read as good as women, and women were graduating from college more, and that men got paid less for their jobs, and that men could give birth, and then Martell showed me the light.
That's true. Men give birth out of their penis. Sometimes their balls.
Sometimes he is stored in the balls.
I thought we commit murder.
Okay. All right, carry on.
Okay. Did you ride? Did you help me FTO Den Shiesty?
Oh yeah, a bunch of times.
Has Den Shiesty ever said anything about your mother, who is very sick?
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't care about my mother, just like he doesn't care about this trial right now, as he's sitting in the corner talking to other people.
Yeah. What has he ever said about your mother, who has Alzheimer's and is very sick?
he said he fucked my mother with Alzheimer's.
Oh my god.
And at which point I have to deal with pain with humor, and I cried inside a little bit when he said he made love to my mother in a hospice bed, and I had to say something along the lines of, well, at least she won't remember. I hope it was good.
Wow. So he said that he had sex with your mother in her hospice bed.
Yeah.
Your mother
Wait,
who has
what?
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, he said he took the diaper off her.
Okay. Has Den ever mentally abused either one of us?
Yeah, he's I mean, you know, he actually gave me he told me he made me look down upon women, really, because he told me I was dating this girl with a real flat ass, and you know, he basically said the reason that she has a flat ass is because that I wasn't hitting it right, and the only way a girl can shape her ass is by hitting it the right way from behind.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
No, you're supposed to say hearsay, you stupid fuck.
Rebuttal?
Oh, hearsay.
It's not hearsay. Den is in the courtroom.
Yeah, the last thing I said.
No shit, Hobbit. You don't need to know a goddamn
Okay, listen.
thing.
Why does her
Relevance, I'm happy with
listen,
if they want to rebut to relevance.
listen.
You little suck
Why does me hitting it right have to? What does that have to do with anything about psychological and emotional?
If you heard the question, it was about mental abuse, and you mentally abused me by saying sexist things like women can only shape their ass by having a man fuck them. That's what I'm talking about. You said that women can only have a nice ass if men fuck it. That's what you said.
From behind.
Is that good enough for you?
It's true though.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Did you hear that? Oh my god! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I think I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna overrule the objection. He just admitted it himself.
Jesus. Okay, Gunner, has Den ever made me react like this before in just utter terror?
Yeah, it's really careless, you know. Constantly making period jokes.
Jesus. Like what? Catalina thanks so much for the 3 months.
One time I got ejected out of the car and I was covered in blood, and he's like, "Do you love your woman every day, Gunner?" Excuse me, every day of the month.
And what did he say?
Insinuating that
I don't understand.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, one time I even heard him say that women have smaller brains, and that's why Martell can't drive.
Is it true that Den Shiesty is always asking to drive whenever all 3 of us are in the car?
Yes, in fact, he goes as far as calling himself the Pit Lord or the Pit Master or the Pit Viper or the fucking Apricot Pit or something. I don't know.
It's Pit Lord.
Okay, the Pit Lord, and I've never ever seen him successfully pit anyone, ever.
All right, Jiz, you got any questions?
Yeah, Mr. Gunner, were you aware of the defendant having police evidence on his personal phone between October 22nd and 25th?
Oh my God, Dan, you had fucking police evidence on your phone?
That was a question.
Jesus Christ, you corrupt piece of shit.
Mr. Gunner, did you hear the defendant make any remarks regarding the plaintiff today?
Who's the plaintiff, Martell?
Yeah.
Correct.
Today?
Today, yeah, specifically, no other time.
I'd be lying if I said yes, not today, but you know, it may be. Listen, I can't remember, but yesterday I may have heard him say that he was gonna fuck her in court real good.
Oh my God.
Mr. Gunner, is it ever standard procedure for police officers to send evidence to non-police members?
No, that's like a big no-no, you know. If we've got a case we're working on, then, you know, that's pretty I mean, that's No, because well, I mean, what if the evidence gets leaked and then somebody goes and covers everything up?
Would you consider it a breach in an investigation?
No, if I'd consider it. Well, that's questionable. I would definitely say that it is. I'm a dumb motherfucker, and that is below me. So yeah, I would say that.
I have no further questions.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Are you gonna cross-examine him, Monty?
Yes, just a few questions.
All right, I'll let you do that.
How long have you been a police officer?
I'm not a police officer.
Sheriff.
Deputy.
Sheriff's deputy.
I don't know, about maybe coming up on a year and a few months here.
And have you served that whole year?
Have I served it?
Yes.
What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
Have you been in an active capacity the entire time?
As far as just being on duty? Like, hey, what's up?
For instance, were you on suspension at any point?
Objection, relevance.
Going to credibility of the witness?
What does him being suspended from work have anything to do with, this is not work related, Your Honor. This is, abuse related.
I want to see where Monty's going. I'm gonna allow it, but get to the point pretty quick here, Monty.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, I was suspended for things that are still pending, and I have a court case coming up actually tomorrow night. So the verdict out on what is going on with that has not been officially released.
But what reason was given for your suspension?
What reason was given for my suspension? I backed up a car into Kermie from the HOA and hit him with my car, but my lights were on.
So you weren't suspended for abuse of metamorphine then?
Oh, you're talking about yesterday. Well, I don't know if it was so much suspension or abuse as I was held at gunpoint and forced to take it. And then went through withdrawals and had to take some more.
So are you high right now?
What the hell? No, I ain't high right now. I might have had a couple fucking drinks before I came here because court is literally the fucking makes me nervous, but no, I'm not high.
Damn straight.
Okay, not high, but possibly drunk. Okay.
I'm not drunk. Oh my God, are you badgering me?
Okay. Gunner, come on.
I have a problem. I'm in a 12-step program.
Yeah, me too, Monty. You gonna start making fun of me too? Because I'm an alcoholic and I'm drinking all the time, just like Den Tracy's alcoholic too. Den, are you drinking today?
For having Alzheimer's too?
Den, tell the truth. Have you had a mimosa today?
Nope.
You liar. You're a liar and a pussy, and you always have been.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm okay, sir. Yeah, I'm okay. Just going through a rough period, sir.
Gunner, double down, okay? Right the way.
His mom is in hospice, and Den Shiesty fucked her. So yeah, he's had a little bit to drink. I'm so sorry.
What? No, don't worry. I'm just gonna. Don't worry, Martell. I just drank a bottle of liquor, and now I can't tell if I was drinking before or if it was just right now.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Fuck him! Is it true that Den Shiesty drinks on duty every day?
Hell yeah, with me, we got the vanilla unicorn.
That's right.
And he always says, I'm going to make that stripper's ass better by hitting it the right way.
Who's the gentleman who's just walked in?
Can't go back on duty.
Who is this man?
What is he doing?
Don't know.
Okay, he's also getting a demotion too on top of it. Add that to it.
Okay, you guys are being a little bit ridiculous back here.
No, I'm not. He's drinking on the stand, Martell.
Okay, but
I think it's okay.
So who
in
cares?
this case.
Well, listen.
That's the
Vance
problem,
is the chief.
Martell.
What do you mean? Martell, It's a court of law. You have an officer getting fucking wasted while testifying. It's
But
a bad look.
Why are you being not cool right now, bro?
I think Gunner is having personal issues anyway. He's just a very intense detox program with the lock.
Jen Shiesty had sex with his mom, who is dying in hospice right now. He's a little
not
upset.
illegal.
If you want to talk
It's not
about
legal.
What do you mean it's not legal? There's no laws against drinking on duty.
There is actually.
What law
There
is
is
there
actually.
against drinking on duty?
Public intoxication?
Also, he can't drive it. He can't be operating more.
You guys are being rude.
Okay. Come on.
Martell, are you
Bring it back
okay?
in.
No, I'm not okay.
I'm getting flashbacks already from last night. I'm getting flashbacks.
That's
See, I see switching sides, huh? You see, I
I'm
see
getting
switching sides.
flashbacks.
It's
Shut
okay.
the hell up,
See,
Den.
switching sides.
Get away from me. I
switching
feel
sides.
attacked. Ah! Anyway, can you stop? Just relax. We'll talk about it.
Are we back?
Yeah.
You know what, Bass? I'm not even going to
So-
start with you right now, but you are pissing me off.
Good, Martell.
Can I ask,
Man.
since joining BCSO, how has Deputy Shiesty's conduct been? Can you tell me anything of his performance, perhaps?
His sexual performance? What performance are we talking about here?
His police performance.
Which aspect? Because he calls himself Pit Lord, and the only thing I've seen him pit is himself.
Well, I understand he was
Look, I'm all for
unification.
Just do it anyway, please.
High position.
I really want to see people.
Okay, listen, I will give
get
this
really
to
pissed off.
Dan.
I mean, they don't have to, like I said, they don't have to respect you. Respect the rank. As simple as that. That's all you can ask for.
Like Toretti says, he does.
You are a motherfucker.
What if you wear the tan
Me?
LSPD
Yeah.
variant?
How am I a motherfucker, huh? Martell?
I think that hat is goddamn sinking into your brain or
It's chilly
something.
up here, okay? It's really cold.
Take the hat off. It's making you evil.
What
do you mean making him evil?
It's making him evil. I feel like the hat is connected to his brain and it's making him evil.
I also do
Okay,
think that
listen,
he is
Martell.
trying to,
I just saw an officer of the law drink on the stand while testifying.
You
in
know what
court
I
law.
saw?
like a
Me
King's
punish
Guard
two
from
people
the
and then
Denzel
them get
administration.
promoted the next day.
Why?
That's what
why
I
are you-
saw.
Why are you stuck in the past? Okay. We
Why
talked
am I
about
stuck
that.
in the past? Because you still haven't even
are.
made up for it.
Redirect.
What?
Okay.
You literally
Are we
do
keeping score
whatever
right now?
you
You
want,
mentioned
but
you held
Gunner
a
can't
gunpoint.
drink on the stand. Are you
Guys.
kidding me?
By who?
Guys, look. Let's remember something.
No, they were all masked
All right,
up and
we're all LSPD.
I'm
We're
not
all on
too
the same
sure.
side. If we're gonna demote
Um,
some Blaine County pussy, who cares? But we're all LSPD.
Gunner is my
okay?
best friend.
And Gunner is a good friend of mine, but at the same time, he can't be doing dumb shit like that. He cannot. Martell.
Oh my God.
We talked about this.
And,
Because if we let him do it, somebody else will do it, and we punish that person. We'll say, "What about Gunner? You let him, go scotch free."
Right.
Okay. You mentioned you were
Right.
forced
We're
to
the
Just like
same
all the people
police
I tried to
department at
punish,
the
and then
end
I'm
of
just
the
called a
day.
janitor and a dumb bitch.
When?
But nobody
When?
cares about
When?
that.
forced to take.
Martell, I had your back every single time,
Really?
even with the punishment. Yes, I have.
Oh,
Martell,
so
if I
whatever.
get
Okay.
it, Martell, if I get a
Suspend them?
tripod chain, I'll give you one.
Thank you.
Side
Okay.
effects may include dizziness,
You know what?
headache, sweaty
Bass,
palms,
you're always gonna
diarrhea,
think that way.
24-hour suspension. I didn't know that.
That's not true, Martell. I've had your back. What are you
I
talking about?
literally told you that I was giving Casterman 10 strike points, and then you promoted him a week later.
When you
A week later.
Hold on.
So explain that to
I'm
me.
afraid this is a closed court
Okay,
case.
so you're saying a 10 strike point should forever hold somebody in the same position? You should never ever
But
ever
you're talking
progress in
about
speedy?
punishing Gunner, and then you don't even hold the same standards for other people.
And were you
Because what Gunner
instructed
did
to
is,
take this
is
by the gunman?
nothing compared to what Casterman did.
Yeah, it's so
Casterman
sad.
literally, I needed
What's
78s and was about, just got fucking held up for my PD weapons.
Let into
And I
the
asked for
other foundation
78s
that
and was
laid
given
back.
a fucking argument instead.
may have
And
taken
that's
a
worse
drug,
than
but
drinking on duty.
I
That's
wanted
not
to
worse than drinking on
establish
duty.
Well,
Against his
testifying,
law completely.
absolutely.
No, yeah, I get that. Don't worry about it.
And that was the end of that line. Martell may have a redirect.
This is why I don't
know.
fucking, I don't even want to get into this argument, because it's just a disappointment every fucking time in this goddamn place. A fucking disappointment every fucking time.
One quick question that came up there, Your Honor. Is it typical for cops to do their own investigations?
At the courthouse.
Okay, two things. You've already had your chance to cross. So
This line
Incredible.
only came up on the redirect.
well then, tough luck. That's sadly not how court goes.
That hat is making him evil. Yo, Vuk, thanks for the
You
6
can
months.
get your own direct shortly. So I'm going to advise you. I think
It's
that's a
true
pretty dumb
though.
question.
Shut up, Den. I'm thinking about something.
You're allowed to step down.
It's fucking true though. Like, we talk about, oh, well, we don't want to hear any more whataboutisms, but it's like, okay, you only don't want to hear about that because what you're doing is actually fucked up.
I'm sorry, I was.
Like,
You're allowed to step down.
Oh, step down, yeah.
you only don't want to do it because what you're actually doing is fucked up and stupid and doesn't make any sense and it's not fucking fair. So, whatever.
Good, Gunner?
That hat is making him evil.
I thought I was back in the cave with the gun to me, and I was trying to squat down. I'm having flashbacks.
Okay, if you need some any assistance, just let us know. We'll get someone down here for you.
Honey!
All right. Who's next on the plaintiff?
Your Honor, we're gonna call the plaintiff Sergeant Martell to the stand.
Okay.
All right. And raise your left hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty
Graves,
of
thank you so much
perjury?
for 17 months.
Levin.
Who?
So help you, Katya.
Yeah, I do.
Your Honor, the witness has been sworn in.
Okay, when you're ready, Grace.
Sergeant Martell, on the dates between October 22nd and 25th, were you aware the defendant was in possession of police evidence?
Yes.
Were you aware the defendant was in possession of police evidence on his personal phone?
Yes.
Who is this evidence concerning?
Marlo Fuckfield.
And how are you aware of this evidence?
Den Shiesty told me about it himself.
What exactly was this evidence?
It was evidence, I believe, of Marlo Fuckfield paying Rami El Rahman to terrorize people at the courthouse and try to force them to vote for Marlo Fuckfield.
Was this evidence of an ongoing investigation?
Absolutely.
What investigation?
The ongoing constant investigation into Rami El Rahman and Marlo Fuckfield. I like to call it Operation Fuckfield.
Okay, now were you aware if Officer Shiesty knew this evidence was part of an ongoing investigation?
Yes, he was aware.
And how so?
Well, I had ridden with him every single day for months, investigating Marlo Fuckfield with him every single day for months, so he absolutely knew that we were investigating him. He was a part of it.
Do you claim that Officer Shiesty sent this evidence to a non-police member?
Yes.
Who would that be?
Rami El Rahman.
Was this person considered a suspect at the time?
He's always considered a suspect, so yes.
And how did it come to your awareness that the defendant sent evidence to this individual?
He told me.
What did you do?
I screamed.
And upon discovering this, how did you react?
Well, I screamed and I passed out, and then I was in a wheelchair for an hour.
How would you describe your mental state upon discovering the allegation?
It's probably the worst that it's ever been. It was complete heartbreak.
And how would you describe your emotional state as a result of these allegations?
The same. I have never felt more pain in my chest. I thought I was dying.
Did this medically impact you?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor.
Yep.
Cap. Like.
Okay.
That is a lie. Like, she said she screamed at me, yelled at me.
Okay.
And beat me.
Your Honor. I did not beat you.
She's smirking right now.
I did not beat you.
You can tell me, Martell. Did you beat him?
Not on that day. So he's lying.
Also, I don't know what objection cap is. I thought you were asking me to put mine on. I have no clue what that means then.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Perjury. Wait, perjury. Perjury.
Oh, there we go. Third time's the charm. Hey, if you're here in the courtroom, you can testify against her. Perjury in this state, lying on the stand itself isn't illegal. It's only if it affects the outcome of the case.
Okay.
May I ask the question?
Yeah, you may continue, Chris.
Did this medically impact you?
Yes.
How?
I had to go to therapy, and I am on the brink of losing my job as an FTO.
Would you consider it traumatizing?
Absolutely.
Did the doctor consider it traumatizing?
Yes, I believe so.
Who is this doctor?
Psychologist PSP holder Thatch.
I'd like to point out the evidence plaintiff 2, to your awareness, is this the medical report from the doctor you just told?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had an interaction with the defendant in the following days up until this trial?
Yes, he won't leave me alone.
Can you describe those interactions?
Yes, it's him constantly calling me and walking up to me and texting me asking if I'm still mad at him and to please stop being mad at him and to please not sue him because he's broke.
Was there any interaction that sticks out?
Well, he switched to BCSO and he tried to rub it in my face. And he said, haha, dumb bitch, fuck you.
Do you plan to continue to see a psychologist as a result of the trauma you proclaimed?
Yes, I see a psychologist every Monday.
Is this a new thing?
Yep.
Specifically after the allegation we're talking about?
Yes.
No further question.
Okay, anything for cross-examination?
Can you scream, Your Honor? I can't really hear you.
Oh, apologies. Anything for cross-examination?
You said that there was an ongoing investigation into Marlowe.
Yep.
Who was running this?
Me.
Objection.
Oh.
I want to say objection relevance. Regardless of who was running it, an investigation is an investigation.
Details matter, Grizz.
Well, I can't really go into too many details, but...
I mean, that's why we got a sealed case today.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna overrule it. She's already answered it anyway.
Yeah, me.
And what was the subject of this investigation?
Can you elaborate? Are you talking about the person or...
Yeah, are you investigating Marlowe just for every single thing he does, or is it a specific instance?
There is a specific instance that started it.
And what was that?
His employees were sexist towards me, and then I investigated his business for sexism, and then later on I found out that they were selling cars to people without telling them what was going on with the cars, so I was also investigating that. There was another thing I was investigating. Marlowe also called me and offered me $50,000 to vote for him, and I said no, and then he said, do you want $50,000 to campaign for me? And then I said yes. So voters fraud.
So you took money from someone you were investigating?
Yep. Scammed his ass real good.
But were you specifically investigating him for this instance of voter fraud?
Yes. That's just one of many investigations. I'm running multiple at once because he's so egregious.
And how did you become aware of that particular instance?
Which one?
The one in question for this proceeding.
Are you talking about how I became aware of Marlowe potentially doing voter fraud?
Yes.
Okay, like I said, he offered me $50,000 to vote for him, so that's when I initially became aware of it.
But the specific instance where he held people at gunpoint.
I never said he did that.
But that's what we're talking about with this case.
I never said Marlowe himself held somebody at gunpoint. I said Marlowe paid or somehow convinced Rami to terrorize people at the courthouse.
Yeah, Your Honor, I object to lack of foundation. We never brought that up or anything.
It's central to this case.
Well, it's misstatement of testimony. I never said that Marlo held a gun to anybody, and also I answered the question.
Okay. Because you've already answered, I'm going to overrule it, but get to your point here pretty quickly, Monty.
Okay, isn't it true that you actually became aware of this instance because Den told you about it?
Objection, he didn't ask to treat the witness as hostile.
It's cross-examination. She's naturally hostile.
Understood.
Not because she's Sergeant Martell or a woman. It's just that's how court is.
That's right. I'm sorry, can you ask the question again?
The question was, isn't it not true that you became aware of this because of Den?
Became aware of what?
This instance of voter fraud with Rami.
Yes, I became aware of this incident, instance due to Dan Shiesty telling me about it.
And is it not true that Den was actually investigating this in his duties as a police officer?
He said that he was going to, but then SCU hurt his feelings, so he said, fuck it, and gave the evidence to Rami. He said, fuck it.
Did he specifically say that he was going to do that out of spite?
No, he didn't say he was going to do it out of spite. He didn't use those words, no.
Did he say he was going to do it at all?
He said that he did it. He told me about this after he had already done it.
And what was the context for him having done this?
What do you mean by that?
Or is it not true that the reason he did it was to confront Rami and have him confirm that it was his voice?
Objection, lack of foundation.
What the fuck is this foundation bullshit? What are we building a fucking house, bro?
Oh my
Just let
god,
him ask the
contempt!
goddamn questions.
Contempt!
I'm not giving him con or contempt.
Content. Put him in a content.
Sir, the law acts in the courtroom.
I apologize, sir.
Thank you.
I'm gonna overrule it. I think the line of questioning has made enough of a foundation.
Can you ask me the question again?
Yeah, Monty, if you could repeat.
Is it not true that he was confronting Rami with this evidence in order to have him confirm that it was his voice?
As I understand it, he, I don't know if he was confronting him or not.
Oh, so you don't even know what he did?
No, he simply told me I fucked up and gave evidence to a criminal. So whatever it was a mistake because he said he fucked up.
But he was trying to act as a police officer with good intentions, investigating something that seems important to you.
Objection calls for speculation.
Sorry, can you repeat
police
the question?
officer?
What was the original question? Sorry, I missed it.
I was saying, well, it sounds as though he was investigating something in his duties as a police officer. That seems particularly important to you, Officer Martell. Is this not the case?
That's not what he asked John at all.
Yeah, also it's it's compound and I'm confused.
Yeah, it is a fairly confusing and vague question, so if you could find a way to re-ask it, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, simply, were you given any context for his actions?
Yeah, he said that he just I mean, he said that he wanted to talk to Rami about it. I'm assuming he was trying to investigate it. But he knew that I was lead on that case, and he knew he should have waited for me, and he didn't.
Is it not possible he was trying to please you? To try and assist you with something you feel is important?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what he was trying to do. He did the opposite of that. So I don't know what he was trying to do. But what he did do
But
was
his-
piss me the damn off.
Perhaps, but his intentions were not malicious, were they?
I don't know. Were they? Were they dead? Why'd you do this to me? Why? You know I hate Marlowe. You know I hate him. Why?
And I'm the one being sued for mental abuse here.
Why did you do this?
Do you see this?
Why did you ruin our relationship and our friendship? How dare you?
Okay.
She's clearly in pain, Yana.
This is like every stoplight. Every stoplight when I ride with her. This is every stoplight. Every single stop sign, stoplight, gas station, robbery.
Well, maybe if you weren't so
whichever
stupid.
one, I get yelled at.
He can't help it, Martell. He's a man.
Maybe if you weren't so dumb.
Okay, what is up with this naughty American accent? There's no way you believe this, Your Honor.
Next question, please.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Okay, so again, you don't know that he did this maliciously. This could well have been in the line of his duties as a police officer.
You know what? I think it was malicious. I think he was rubbing his grubby little hands together and going, That's what I think.
Did you see him do that?
No, but he is a cool cop and he's friends with all the criminals, so this is just what cool cops do. They send evidence that's important to their best friend to goddamn criminal dam.
So you're testifying he's a cool cop?
He absolutely is a cool cop. I have never met a more cool cop than this man. And I'm sorry, but I've seen AJ. AJ be out there. AJ almost uncuffed somebody that I was arresting today. And Den's even cooler than that. How do you get more cool?
Yeah. So was he reprimanded for his actions?
Yes.
And yet you're here seeking further actions from the UPD in relation to this?
No, I'm seeking civil punishment.
You've actually asked that he watch various training videos. That seems to involve the UPD.
No. Civil. Who is this?
Nothing further here.
Redirect.
Okay, when you're ready.
Sergeant Martell, you mentioned he was reprimanded or there was a reprimanded. Was this done by yourself?
No.
So this was done by someone else. Who reprimanded him?
Anita.
Was there anyone else?
Anyone else who reprimanded him? You mean PD wise?
Correct.
I don't believe so.
To your knowledge, did it ever lead to an internal investigation?
I don't know.
No further.
Okay, thank you, Martell. You may step down.
Am I gonna get recalled?
I mean, you're staying here the whole time anyway.
Recall me. You didn't even ask me any mental abuse questions, Monty. What the hell is this?
So we can call Den to the stand. I'm guessing you want to.
All right. Any other witnesses?
That's what I heard.
Yes.
So we'll go. Yeah, we're gonna call Den Shiesty to the stand, Your Honor.
Okay, Deputy
Yana.
Shiesty coming up.
Will you start? I gotta piss.
Sure.
Alright, then raise your left hand for me.
I gotta pee.
You know.
Penalty of perjury, so help you airborne.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could hear you. I'm
witnesses
just saying,
means
why
one
would
and you're
anything
on it.
happen to you if you
Oh,
were
man.
fucking pawned? Freddie, can you hear
All right,
Gunner?
let's wait for Martell to get back before.
Yeah,
we
you're
begin.
not going to do that. And it's not
Can
going
we
to
just
happen.
do a 2-minute recess? I guess if you
Yeah,
want to
let's
make it.
Not in the.
Yeah, you know
Are
what?
you?
10 past is when we'll come back.
Okay, thank you.
You said when I went over to your guys'
pissing in
house
the
when we were
potty
playing 2K with Silas.
You said you're gross.
Uh-huh. That's usually what.
What?
Does she say the same things about Hardcastle?
No.
Oh, he doesn't think he's gross.
Listen, Toretti. You hate me because you see me inside of you.
That's
Metaphorically
disgusting.
and sexually.
Never.
I don't know.
Always double down, Gunner. Ride the wave.
Are you do you aspire to be Gunner in some way, Toretti?
Not in any way.
Oh no, is it
I feel like
recess?
Gunner's kind of Toretti's cooler brother, you know?
I can see that.
How do you think it went?
Are we in recess?
Wait, are we in recess
Yeah,
or is it deliberation?
Little boys room.
Oh. How are you leaning? Do not come
3.
over here and talk to me.
You know, just lean side 3.
Inside.
Should have had me testify, Dan. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, I thought you were.
Can't you
I
remember?
don't know. I don't think I am.
What happened to the old den? You know, the den that was like cool and not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Martell did do a lot for you, Den.
Columbo.
I'm not saying she didn't, Captain.
Columbo,
I'm
what the
not
hell are
saying-
you thinking you're about to
I'm
do?
not saying she didn't. I'm just saying there's no reason for me to
I'm gonna say the truth, Martell.
You better go up. You better.
I'm gonna let everybody know.
Oh, every
The
year let
highwayman
everyone know
always
how you used
doubles
to have
down.
try to have sex with me.
You tried to blackmail me into a
What
goddamn
does
marriage.
rank have to do with mental abuse, Den?
What is what?
What does rank have to do with mental abuse? You could be abusive and be a different
Careful,
rank. It has
careful,
nothing to do
sir.
with your rank.
He's using his Jedi mind tricks on you, sir.
That's a lie. What do you mean? I can't mentally
Hey, just so you know,
Why can't you just
Bass
call her
wants
names
to
constantly?
suspend and demote you.
She outranks me.
Deputy
I
Shiesty,
mean-
come on, recess
What does
is
that have to
over.
do with what you
It-
say?
Doesn't matter if you're
That's
not on
fine
duty.
because if he does that, then soon I'll have his position because that's what happened to him.
It's true.
Yeah, I screamed at him, and he doesn't seem to understand how he's not fair
Den, you get back
to
up
anybody
here?
ever.
You missed yesterday. I was literally on duty
Den's
and
all
then got
about
sent
that chain
off
of
duty,
command.
and I
Holy
smoked a
cow.
bunch of meth off duty
Yeah, he's good.
and ran from the cops.
Other than, I guess,
I want to
releasing
smoke some
evidence.
meth now.
True.
Yeah, well, fucking maybe.
Criminals.
The
I'm
criminal.
on my drug addict arc right now. I'm getting
Den's
drug
understand.
tested
I
every
wanna see
day.
this.
Every day.
Martell, it's starting.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Hey, Officer Shiesty, were you in possession of what's considered police evidence on your personal phone between October 22nd and 25th?
It was not police evidence. It was my evidence.
Oh, could you describe what you consider your evidence?
My evidence. I was given a footage tape, VHS style tape, okay, by a member of a news network I will not release for his safety. I then
His safety.
put said VHS tape into my VHR, okay, and transferred it over to CD. Being a CD, I then sent that audio, okay, to Mr. Ramiel Ramen because I was investigating and I was trying to get a statement from him.
He admitted to it. Oh my god.
Okay, who was the name of this news member who allegedly gave you this evidence?
I'm not going to tell you that because I want to make sure he is safe.
Even though you gave the evidence to Ramiel Ramen, who now knows who the fucking person is.
Okay,
audio.
okay. Yeah, no, I don't want the guy's name on the record or anything. That's
It
fine.
was audio only, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
So you mentioned you transposed the evidence from VHS to CD.
Yep, to
so,
CD to audio only, MP3, maybe MP4.
So did you alter the evidence?
Why would I alter it?
Well, taking it from one format to another is changing it.
Sounds like you've answered your own question there, Grizz. Move on.
Was this evidence in relation to a suspect named Marlo Stanfield?
Yes, it was.
Oh my god.
Oh, cry me a river. Stop with the bullshit.
Oh my god, Your
Excuse me,
Honor.
Apologize about my language.
Jesus.
What were the contents of this video?
The content of not video and audio once again. Okay. The content was on the audio was a Mr. Rami Al Rahman on the phone, iPhone styled phone, by the way, with a Marlo Stanfield talking about money exchange for threatening voters to vote for him.
Sorry, I some confusion. During all of Martell's testimony, he was called Marlo Fuckfield. Is it Stanfield?
It's the same person.
It's of course, of course she's fucking his name up. Excuse my language again. And calling him names. You see?
Oh my god, are you saying I'm a fucking dumb bitch, illiterate bitch?
Okay, the courtroom's PG.
Are you saying I'm a dumb, illiterate bitch?
Can you say that word?
Say it. Say I'm a dumb, illiterate bitch.
Don't say it, Dan.
Say that shit. I dare you.
Okay. So Marlo Fuckfield and Marlo Stanfield are the same person.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, carry on.
Did you ever send this audio file via text communication?
I did.
Was this text communication to a non-police member?
It was.
Were you aware this may be part of an ongoing investigation?
It was not. It was my investigation.
Why do you consider your investigation not an ongoing investigation?
Because the PD would have known about the voter fraud if I didn't bring the tape to SCU.
Are you a member of the police department or the sheriff's department?
I am.
Were you a member of the LSPD at the time?
I was.
Was there any reason you sent this communication?
I wanted to get a statement from Mr. Rami, okay? So I sent him the audio, not the full footage or video, okay? The audio. I just want to see. Listen, this is how the conversation went. I had a conversation with Mr. Rami. I was like, Mr. Rami, there's people saying you held them up, forcing them to vote for a certain person. I was like, this is not true, right? Rami said, nah, Dan, it's not true. There's no way. There's no proof of that. Once I got the proof, I transferred the VHS to CD to make it an MP3 and sent him the audio. I was like, listen, Mr. Rami, this is not looking so good.
I have a question. Was there any video at all, or was it only audio the whole time?
There was a video.
Okay, did you watch the video?
I did.
What did you see in the video?
Everything.
Okay, can you describe what you saw?
Everything.
Right. What? Okay, Your Honor, the witness is non-responsive.
Non-responsive.
The fuck you mean? I answered you. What do you mean?
What did you see in the video? Everything is not an answer. Tell me what you saw.
What I saw in the video was Mr. Rami on the phone enforcing and telling people he was going to C4 them if he did not vote for them.
Okay.
Vote for the specific person.
And how did you know it was Rami?
He has no mask on. He was literally wearing that dumbass sweater he wears all the time.
So is it just okay? So is it true that you stated that you sent the evidence to Rami to figure out whether or not he actually did this?
First of all, there was not evidence because I sent him the audio. Once again, I want to make that clear.
Okay. Is it true that you sent him the audio to find out whether or not he actually did this?
No, I sent him the audio to show him that I do have proof that he did do this.
No. Sir, you stated on the stand that you sent. I'm not fucking finished. You stated on the stand that you sent it to him to say, Rami, is this true? Please tell me it's not true. Yes or no?
I have evidence of a misstatement. He said that his purpose of sending it was to obtain a statement from Al Rahman.
Yes, I had to get a statement from him the first time. Then I sent him the audio to show him that I had proof that he was doing that. Am I not speaking English?
You stated on the stand that you sent it, that you were going to ask Rami whether or not it was true that he said that. Yes or no?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry, my ADHD kicked in. Go ahead, say that again.
Did you send it to Rami to ascertain whether or not he actually did that? Whether he said those things?
No, I sent it to him to show that I had proof that he did those things.
Okay, Your Honor, the witness is being combative. He clearly said that he asked Rami whether or not he did this.
That's not what combative means.
What is combative?
You can be
He's being
verbally
he's being
combative,
cummy right now.
Not everything is cum related, Martell. What?
It's day 16, Your Honor. It's day 16.
What? Oh, I get it. It took a while.
Okay, well, he's stating that
Okay,
he
yeah.
did not state what I'm stating he stated, which is not true. He did say that.
Yep, no, don't worry. I've got it on the record. Don't worry.
Okay,
I know what he stated.
Okay, so you sent it to him to see whether or not what he did was true, yet you saw it on the videotape. You know it was true.
I didn't give him the, once again, it's not a videotape,
I
it's
didn't
an
say you
audio.
gave him the videotape. Listen what I'm fucking asking you. You asked him whether or not something was true when you yourself already saw that it was true. So why are you sending it to a criminal? Why are you sending an audio file to a criminal to ask whether or not something is true and get their statement when you saw with your own fucking eyes that it was indeed true? Why? What is the purpose?
All right, Your Honor, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like, she just put me like in some Inception type bullshit. I don't even understand the fucking questions she's asking me.
Let me ask again.
May I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
You mentioned the purpose of sending the audio file was to obtain a statement. What was your purpose in obtaining a statement if, as Sergeant Martell illustrated, you already had the information you needed?
Okay, so for him to tell me if it was true or not, like that he actually did it.
So you were trying to judge him?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like?
Why were you asking? Why were you trying to gain information?
He did it.
Okay, but you already saw that he did, correct?
Okay.
So why did you send him an audio file with the evidence of the audio when you already knew what he did? Why are you trying to get information from him that you already know?
I had to listen. Okay, all right. This is where my pride kicked in. Okay, I had to big dick him. Do you understand me?
Oh my God.
He thought that he had the bigger dick, but I do. I was like, look, motherfucker, I have the fucking proof. Here it is, bitch. In audio form.
Wow. So you did this out of spite.
Oh, was that spite? What the fuck? What? How is
What
it
is
spite?
big dicking? That is spiteful.
Yeah, because he thought I didn't have proof on him. I had proof on him.
As a police officer,
spiteful.
As a police officer, are you supposed to be listening to pride or operating procedures?
Oh yeah. Have you seen the law set? Never mind. Listen. Next question.
No, you can answer that question. You can answer that damn question.
Actually, objection, facetious.
Facetious.
That's not an objection.
Your Honor, he stated he followed his pride in his actions, and I'm trying to find if he feels his
I
pride.
don't know why you're rebutting. What he gave me isn't a valid objection. Yeah, if you could answer the question, Dan.
What was the question again, please?
Do you follow your pride or do you follow SOPs?
I follow SOPs to the T.
Why, in this instance, did you follow your pride rather than SOPs?
Because there was no ongoing investigation. There was no SOP. I was trying to get a statement. Okay. He said, no, that's not true. So I sent him the audio saying, listen, this is fucking true, bitch. I have the fucking proof.
Okay. Did you ever charge Ramiel Rahman with the crime?
Oh, no, because listen, once again, doing my due diligence, okay? All right? I was like, this is bigger than me, Your Honor. I was like, you know what? Let me just give this to SCU. I gave that tape to SCU.
Okay, and what happened?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, and why did you get strike points?
Excuse me. I did get strike. I got strike points because I gave it to SCU because they said I gave evidence to a criminal for an investigation that I started.
Okay. It's clear that, Mr. Shiesty, that you seem to think that the world revolves around you. And if you discover something, then it's in your hands as somebody who is lower ranked than most people to just do whatever the fuck you want with it. Is it true?
I did the right thing. I gave it to SCU.
Right, but you keep calling it your investigation as if it's just up to you.
But would you have known? Would you have gotten the tape without me?
So you're saying that you willingly withhold information just to be fucking petty?
I didn't withhold it though. I gave it to them.
But you're trying to say, "Oh, I got it because you didn't even know about it because of me." So what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that in the future?
True.
Right.
You wouldn't have known without me.
Right. So that means it's in your hands to just do whatever the fuck you want with it.
I did the right thing. I gave it to
No, you didn't. You did the wrong thing, and you switched to BCSO like a fucker.
Officer Shiesty, are you aware that sending evidence to a non-police member may compromise an investigation?
Poor Monty's just like,
Mr. Lawyer Daffy Duck over there. I told you, okay? I did not compromise an investigation. It was my
professional.
I'm sorry, sir. I apologize. There was no ongoing investigation. Okay?
I asked you in general. Are you aware if sending evidence to a non-police member may compromise an investigation, any investigation, as far as standards?
Understood. I understand that.
You have an answer?
Yes, I do understand that. Yes, I understand that.
Are you aware that compromising an investigation can lead to a breach in investigation?
Compromising the investigation can lead to a breach of isn't that the same fucking shit?
In said investigation.
Yes.
Compromising it means it's eligible to be compromised. Breach means there was a compromise.
Yes.
Were you aware Sergeant Martell became aware of what could be considered a compromise shortly afterwards? You sent the evidence?
No, because I'm the one that told her.
How long after did this occur did you tell her?
The next day, because she wasn't awake. She was probably gambling away.
oh my god, I don't gamble.
Or excuse me, or abusing her
Objection,
relationship
narrative
partner.
non-responsive.
I'm not in a relationship.
How would you describe Sergeant Martell's reaction? Wait, no, I gotta wait for that objection. Never mind. Motion to strike
I'll sustain it.
Okay.
If I were to re-ask, whatever.
Go ahead.
How would you describe Sergeant Martell's reaction upon telling her?
Okay, think of that second floor as the Taliban. Her reaction is like the roof. That's what it was.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't understand the analogy at all.
She was atomic. It was like an explosion. She was angry. She hit me. Okay, she verbally abused me repeatedly right outside a Mission Row fucking parking lot. By the way, okay.
How would you describe Sergeant Martell's psychological state?
Not okay.
After
she
telling her,
thought she was a vampire at one point. She's not okay.
The question relates to after telling her you sent the communication containing a piece of evidence from your investigation.
She called me then bitch ass cop. If I could quote.
I'm asking about her psychological state. How would you describe it?
It was not okay. She shouldn't have been at work.
So can you elaborate?
She exploded on me.
Do you think she?
Wait, no, wait.
Ew.
Nope.
Okay, Your Honor.
What your motto?
Your Honor, damn.
Would you describe?
No, apologies. Carry on.
I was wondering if he would like to continue to elaborate on the psychological state. I've heard some metaphors.
She was explosive. Okay, she was very angry, very abusive.
Cat, last sub was like 40 minutes ago. What the hell?
And mentally towards me. I wasn't allowed to speak. She put me in a booster seat in the back of my own Ford Explorer.
You said she was very angry. Do you feel she had the right to be angry?
No.
Why not?
Because she is a sergeant.
Thank you so much for the gifty. Cuddle. Thank you so much for the prime.
I hate so much.
She's supposed to be used to this shit.
Could you elaborate?
But she should be stronger at her job.
Oh my god.
Are you suggesting the plaintiff is weak?
No, she did show a sign of weakness there, though.
Did you ever try to confront Sergeant Martell after the initial telling her and reaction?
Nope, because she told me I wasn't allowed to speak.
Did you ever attempt to contact Sergeant Martell following this?
Nope, I quote, the message says, delete my number, you are dead to me.
And you never placed any phone calls to Sergeant Martell?
I would occasionally place a phone call to check in to make sure, you know, I'm from the South with an F, to make sure she's okay. But she would literally just hang up.
So you do admit attempting to or trying to communicate with the plaintiff afterwards?
Yes.
Were you aware the plaintiff went for psychological treatment?
No, I did not. I was not aware.
Did the plaintiff ever mention psychological treatment around you after this incident?
Before this incident, yes, but after this incident, no.
If you had one thing to say to Sergeant Martell in court regarding what occurred, what would it be?
Just chill, bro.
Not even an I'm sorry, Den, really. Not even an apology, Den.
Are you sure that's your final answer?
Yep.
Good, fine, fuck it.
I have no further questions. I would transfer it to Sergeant Martell if she has any.
How do I put a video up here, goddammit?
I can put one up if you send it across to me.
Oh, all right. I would like to direct the court's attention to video A. God damn it.
Why are you suing me?
What? Because you hurt my feelings. Man.
I don't give a fuck about your feelings, you're a stinky woman.
Oh my god. What did you just say to me, Den?
I said you're a stinky woman. Where's my cup of tea? That's what women are good for, making cups of tea.
Den Shiesty, why are you being so sexist to me? I'm your superior and I'm your friend.
Because you got stinky bum, you got stretch marks.
I do not have stretch marks.
You do. No man wants to have a family with you because they don't think you'll be a good role model for a daughter.
Den, you know I'm a lesbian. I don't want a man.
No woman would want that either.
Oh my god, you're gonna speak to me like this in front of my dog?
Fuck your dog. I hate your dog. It's a piece of shit.
Oh my god! Don't kick my dog. It looks like you're about to kick my dog. Don't. Ah! Stop! My dog! Help me! Ah! Why, Den Shiesty? Why? Why did you kick my dog, Den? Why?
Damn, that's pretty fucked up.
Why are you suing me?
What? Because you hurt my feelings, Den.
I don't give a fuck about your feelings. You're a stinky woman.
Fuck.
Oh my god! What did you just say to me, Den?
I said you're a stinky woman. Where's my cup of tea? That's what women are good for, making cups of tea.
Play a video of silence. It'll stop
Shiesty,
it.
why are you being so sexist to me? I'm your superior and I'm your
Put
friend.
a video on of
Because you got
silence.
stinky bum, you got stretch marks.
I do not have stretch marks.
You do. No man wants to have a family with you because they don't think you'll be a good role model for a daughter.
Hey, look at that latest tweet.
Den, you know
Red
I'm a
dollar sign
lesbian. I don't
sheriff.
want a man.
No woman would want that either.
Oh my god, you're gonna speak to me like this in front of my dog?
Fuck your dog. I hate your dog. It's a piece of shit.
Just a
Oh
different
my
video.
god! Don't kick my
Oh,
dog!
no.
It looks like you're
Yeah,
about to kick
so
my dog.
everyone
Don't.
who's hearing is gonna have to nap.
Ah!
Can we not just leave the courtroom?
My dog!
Nope, it'll
not
follow
that
you.
Help me!
It'll.
Ah!
Okay.
Why, Den Shiesty?
Can we shower or do we have to nap?
Why did you kick my dog, Den? Why?
God damn it, Arthur.
What
You
happens
did
if you
this.
just leave the court out?
You'll hear it. You'll hear.
Why? Cyrus Jackson, ooh, I'm for real. We need to get to 1,700 subs. We can do it. Probably, I think. Never mess up, making songs to cry. I've apologized a million times. Blink 182 does that song? I'm Cyrus Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Kiki. Hello. What you doing, Budgie? I like you. Mwah. Yo, OB, thank you so much for the 5 gifties. Thank you. Obama with a prime. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the 5 gifties.
What you want me to do?
Yo, Edvard, thank you so much for the 2 months. Resub for the original Jane emote. Love that. Love that for us.
And you don't need to know shit, Hobbit. You don't need to know a goddamn thing. Fuck
Obama,
you.
real.
Over there
Pog.
sucking and fucking. You little suck fucker, huh?
Huh? Thank you so much for the resubs and the gifties. Yeah, 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 ow. Keep running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running. I thought Dean barely understood the questions. He literally was like, oh yeah, I did it to see if he was lying about something or if he was gonna tell me the truth. It's like, what do you mean? You literally saw the video. What do you need to ask? Den won't even apologize to Tracy, so I don't know how we're gonna make up after this court case. Just don't make up. No, I don't have to make up. Running to court. Ugh, it takes too long, like, to do all that other stuff, so.
Right, eastbound Eclipse.
Oh, there you go. I got you now. Okay, continuing eastbound Eclipse.
Passing on left.
Either continued eastbound or...
I hope that he has to pay me 10K.
Past the City Bowl. High rate of speed.
Or at least like 5K or something. Would be nice. Honestly, I actually want him to pay me $1,000 a week. That's what I want.
Passing the casino.
Cause I want to call him every Friday and be like, yo, run me my check. Run me my fucking check.
Entering Mirror Park. VCB. No, continuing southbound Mirror Park Boulevard.
We might need an intercept around us.
We definitely
Is it A or A plus?
It's gonna be S more than likely.
On VCB. He didn't pass the Challenger unit. He made a right back on Supply, most likely.
Dude, I really want to make a charge for being a man. And I want it to be a felony with 0 times 0 fine. I just want it on the record. I post the clip. You should be able to. I don't know how it works. I don't know if mods have to allow your account or something. Hey, Katya, do that. Katya's not a judge anymore, yo. She hasn't been for a while. For a hot minute.
604, I'm gonna go take his bennies.
Benny's is
No. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so ready for this to be over. I'm hungry. They seriously need to spawn at the courthouse. I literally don't understand why they don't have one. Why is this the thing? Because he be bowling. I think it's dinner time. Oops, sorry. It is for my dog too, but only if I ask him. I gotta say in a certain tone. Shiva, thank you so much for the gifty to Epic Huggles. Oh my goodness. I guess we'll fucking spawn at PD. God damn. I also think they should have a fucking spawn point at PD. I mean, I guess this is close enough, but like, people can spawn right at their apartment. Why can't I spawn right at PD? You don't live in PD? Yes, I do. Did you try having a man penis? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I should take the bike, huh?
What are you doing?
Oh,
Why the hell are you getting on a bicycle?
Can you take me? I didn't want to bring a car there.
Where are you going?
To the courthouse.
I need a gun.
Oh. It's just a ner. I see. I do support that claim. All right. Do you think I'm going to win?
Was your head pop or something? What's going on?
Yeah. Didn't you have to take a nap?
No, I went outside to talk to Bass about all that shit, and then Bass called me down to a fucking pillbox because apparently somebody tortured somebody tortured Clear and made her eat her pancreas and her fucking brain, which I thought a pancreas was a goddamn bone. And then we got the 13 alphas, and
I thought the pancreas was part of the brain.
I don't really fucking know, to be 100% honest. Well, bad news. I might get demoted.
Oh, is Bass still standing behind that?
I mean, I don't really care. I mean, here's the reality. Like,
Got
I
it.
mean,
Yeah, I got my PSP.
I don't know. I'm kind of fucking down for punishment. Nobody ever gets fucking punished for anything. You know what I mean?
True.
Which I'm not like opposed to, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
All right, well, you can go back out there if you want. I should be over soon.
You want to call me? I think we're good unless somebody else gets shot. I'll come with you.
All right. I'm here. Where's Den? Oh, okay.
You can't see him because he's a short man.
No, I see him. All right. Let's do it. Jizz.
Yeah.
I think you were in the middle of questioning him.
No, you made me put the video up if you remember.
I'm done.
Oh yeah, that's why we all had to leave.
Yeah.
Den. Den.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Why what?
Why do you hate me?
I don't hate you.
Is it not true I raised you as my child?
Yes.
Okay. So then what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing is wrong with me. Sometimes you have to grow up. You know that?
Are you talking about me or you?
Me, not you.
Okay.
I just can't have Martell fucking tell me everything to fucking do.
Well,
every
maybe
single
if
time.
you did things right, why don't you just do things right?
I asked you to get me SWAT. The one thing I asked you for to get me SWAT lead.
And don't you have it?
Promotion? No, because of fucking Sheriff Cal Pred. That's why I have SWAT lead.
Okay, great. I didn't think you. Why didn't I give you SWAT lead? Did you ask me?
Yes, you said you listen, you said you'll think about it. That's what you said. You hung up the phone.
Okay, you asked me literally after you told me that you gave me evidence, gave the evidence away of my mortal enemy.
No,
I'm so
that was
sorry.
A week later.
Yes, I was still upset by it. I'm so sorry that you did something to me and then I didn't reward you for your bad fucking behavior. Is that the type of fucking environment you want? You want to be rewarded for the dumb shit you want to do? You want to be rewarded for shit you don't do right so you don't grow into a good goddamn police officer? Come on. You want to be rewarded for things that you do wrong?
Sorry, Martell. All I wanted was two things. K9 and SWAT lead. I'm working on the K9 portion. I asked you. I said, Sergeant Martell, please. The one thing I need is for you to talk to Chief Bass about me getting SWAT lead. They need one for shift 2. And I got the cold shoulder.
Because you upset me.
I understand. You did everything for me. You got me this job. You got me my solo. And you got me full officer.
And what did you do for me? You gave evidence away to my fuck damn enemy. That's what you did to me. That's what you did to me, and you can't even apologize. No further questions.
I've got some.
Further questions.
Officer Shiesty, is a sergeant rank a senior officer to you?
No.
At the time of this incident, was a sergeant rank a senior officer to you?
No.
Martell, is sergeant not a senior officer?
No, they're two different things.
But sergeant outranks.
I think
him,
he's
right?
trying to
Yes.
ask.
Okay. He's not even a senior. He's a regular.
Oh, okay. Officer Shiesty.
Yes. As deputy.
Is sergeant a senior rank to yours?
Say my name correct. Is Deputy Shiesty.
Deputy Shiesty.
Thank you.
At the time of this incident, is the rank of sergeant senior to your rank?
No, there's a senior.
No,
deputy.
he's asking if it's above your rank.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is above my rank. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, when I say sergeant, it means it outranks you, and I can describe that. Okay,
Yes, it does outrank me.
as a leading officer or as a senior officer for the sake of questioning. So,
Yes.
are sergeant or senior rank officers eligible to give you orders?
Yes.
Are senior or sergeant rank officers eligible to employ corrective actions for mistakes you make?
Yes.
Is it common for sergeant rank or senior officers to correct mistakes of their subordinates?
Yes.
Does it matter if that sergeant rank or senior officer is a man or a woman?
No, it does not matter.
Then why in your statements did you describe Sergeant Martell employing corrective actions as her mommying you?
Because she literally said that she raised me as her child.
And I did.
I have no further questions unless Martell does.
No, let's move on.
All right, anything for Cross, Monty?
Deputy Shiesty, we were just shown a video purporting to be you attacking Sergeant Martell and her dog. Was that you in the video?
No, it was not.
Oh my god. Are you sure?
I'm positive that is not me. I don't drink fucking tea.
Could you describe 3 ways that that is not you in the video?
The accent. I have a southern accent. 1, 2. I look way better than that dude. And 3, that guy lacks a bit of a melanin in his skin tone.
Okay, here we go again. The video is in black and white, 10. Oh my god. That doesn't make any sense.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
So, they've actually fabricated evidence against you in an attempt to win this case.
Oh my god.
Seems
what?
like it.
Fabricated? What are you talking about?
Your Honor, I move this case be dismissed
Oh my
on the
god.
basis of fabricated evidence being used.
Your Honor, when I was in that situation, that to me looked just like Den Shiesty. So I'm pretty sure that's him. I can't hear you, Arthur.
I'm not talking, I'm just thinking.
Oh.
I think with my lips.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry.
Your Honor, I would also rebuttal that if this is some evidence in question, the proper thing would be to motion to strike this evidence, as it doesn't really play to foundation of what we've already established thus far without the need for this evidence.
Yo, Ongo, thank you so much for the 6 months, and Mick Vegetable with
I'm
the 8
inclined
months.
to agree that the evidence doesn't seem to be playing like a huge factor in the case.
That's fine. I just wanted everyone to see it.
Yeah, I'll weigh it appropriately when I'm deliberating, Monty. Don't worry. But I'm not gonna throw the case out or anything. We're gonna just keep going as we are.
All right, you might want to hurry up. His ACDC's kicking in.
Yep.
Look at him.
Okay, Officer Shiesty, is it true that you've already been reprimanded for the incident in question?
Say again.
Isn't it true you've already been reprimanded for the incident in question?
Yes, I was given 15 strike points. I'm 5 strike points away from a suspension, Your Honor.
Objection. Facts not in evidence.
What? The fuck do you mean the facts are not in the high command's right behind you.
You didn't call them as witnesses.
I said they're allowed to have them as witnesses because you guys called 2 at the last minute.
All
If
right.
they want to call them, they're allowed to.
That's fine then. Okay, I'm starting to get bored of this. I'm bored. Let's wrap it up, people.
And you don't need to know shit.
And so,
So
isn't it true that
expensive 3 months.
the whole of this case is basically about Sergeant Martell's hurt feelings?
Yes, it is.
Objection. Counsel's directing the
Bro,
witness
this
how to
guy
think.
has to be an English teacher with all these objectives, bro. Like, what
It's
the
cross-examination. He is allowed to lead.
That's true.
I withdraw.
Thank you, Tello.
Officer, well, Deputy Shiesty, isn't it true that you would expect someone of rank to be able to keep their emotions in check as part of the job, as a high-stress job?
Yes, I would. But seems like she can't do that.
Well, that's why I guess you'll never be promoted then, because you're just as much of a crybaby as I am, pussy. Fuck you. Crying up there. Ian, thank you so much for the 2 months.
No further questions.
Okay, redirect.
I don't have anything.
No further.
All right, Dan, you missed the down. All right, that's finally all your witnesses. Do you have anything else you'd like to go over?
I just want to point out one thing, Your Honor, as part of evidence.
Yeah, Monty.
Den Shiesty's first name is only 1 letter away from being the word men, and that's disgusting.
Your Honor, sexist.
I'm just saying. That's all for me. Jizz, anything?
No, Your Honor. Other than her number 2 of the plaintiff evidence, medical treatment.
Okay.
Just be aware of that, and that's about it.
Okay, cool. All right, over to the defense.
Like this, that's all I had.
Okay. Yep, nothing further at this time, Your Honor. We believe we've proven that this lacks merit on every face.
Okay, fair enough. Do you guys need time to prepare your closings?
I don't, Your Honor.
Monty?
Ready whenever, Your Honor.
Okay, well, when you're ready, Grizz, go ahead.
Ready whenever.
Okay, Your Honor, I don't have a big closing. I think we've illustrated disregard as claimed, negligence, breach in an active ongoing police investigation by the defendant, breach in an active ongoing police investigation. Corrective measures tried to be employed
Hang on,
by...
Grizz. Martell, put the fingers down or you'll be the one in a content soon.
What? Content?
It's contempt, McNeil.
She's been calling it content all day.
She can say that. You can't say that, though. Be careful.
I'm just using her verbiage. so I
Okay,
can
okay, all right.
Things such as corrective measures were attempted to be employed by Sergeant Martell, at which point it was illustrated for the court they were belittled as being mommied or mommying them rather than the effective term of corrective measures. Sergeant Martell has gone through psychological treatment in this. We've shown the evidence of that in the court.
I know how we're gonna make up.
She has suffered greatly. The trauma indicates that as per the report. This is a result of her hearing the news of what her subordinate officer did, which she has great reason to be shocked and traumatized about, as she was supporting this subordinate officer every step of his career through its inception. And in that, Your Honor, he violated her trust, and trust is important among police officers. That's all I have, unless Martell has
Can we host you? No, I don't have anything I need to say. Come.
Okay. Then, Monty, over to you for your closing.
Again, for my opening, I told you there were multiple parts to this, and none of them belonged here. As you heard earlier, then officer, now deputy Shiesty, was reprimanded for his actions, as good as his intentions were. That does not belong here. The so-called mental distress that is alleged to have been caused would be considered part and parcel of Sergeant Martell's duties as a police officer, and again, does not belong in here.
Did you just say my juicies?
That's what I heard as well.
Don't talk about my bobs.
I would never presume.
I'm gonna start calling down my juicies.
Like I said, the mental distress that may come from these actions would be considered part and parcel of her duties as a police officer, as a training officer. Indeed, she is meant to correct mistakes. And if she cannot handle that, then maybe it's not the job for her.
Not
Lastly,
the job for me.
she has...
Fuck you criminal bitch! I hate you. Sorry.
She does appear to have a short fuse.
How dare you? Sorry.
Lastly, she is often referred to Den Shiesty as her son, and she feels betrayed by him. But family drama does not belong in this court. None of this should be here, Your Honor.
You shouldn't be here. We all hate you. Sorry. If I say sorry after, I won't get content.
This is technically small claims.
No. Okay, cool. I'm going to put the court into a brief recess while I go back and deliberate.
How do you guys think I did?
I think it sounds like Paul Bettany.
Who?
The
His
other lawyer.
Did good, Martell.
Yeah. Thank you, God.
Does it feel better? That's like therapeutic for what you did.
Yeah, actually.
All the torment he's put you through.
Yeah,
I thought
actually.
you said you went to therapy. Did this not therapy not do therapy?
I mean, therapy's therapy, but this actually felt really good. Just let my anger
this
out.
is like closure. This was closure.
Yeah, it's like closure.
I would definitely be careful he doesn't put you into the ground.
If he comes anywhere near me, I'm gonna give him another LSPD beatdown.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he did. He
Cat,
called
thank
her
you
a
so much for the
vile
9
woman,
months.
and he was gonna
Thank
put
you.
her in the ground.
Cat fiddles.
Said that? What the
Cat
fuck?
fiddles.
Yeah, this is what happens when this is what happens. He's completely like devolved since he switched departments. He's like a teenager acting out like a rebellious.
Toretti? If you get sheriff, you should make me undersheriff and we'll correct
It's
this
like
shit.
he just discovered
Okay,
what
here
jerking
we
it
go.
was, and he's just doing it everywhere violently. I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
He's trying to fuck the couch.
I don't like.
What? Wait, what?
You know.
It's a saying, I believe she's using.
Yeah. Boy. I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Martell, I have to do drug tests every day. This is bullshit.
For a week.
God damn. Just do drugs every day, and then every single day, just be like, "Oh, they haven't gotten out of my system yet. I haven't peed.
How
I
is
haven't
that
pooped
gonna
yet."
work?
Well, if he does it once, he's suspended.
How long does marijuana stay in my system for?
Forever.
days.
Forever.
Yep.
What
don't
about
do it.
what about
Drugs.
meth?
Forever. It
60
never
days.
leaves.
Yeah, actually.
Hey, watch out, Martell, watch out.
Oh my God, Den's swinging.
What the hell? What happened?
This is what's been happening all day, Bison.
All right.
He didn't even say a word.
He's so angry. He doesn't even know what to say.
He's
I'm
like
not
a
angry. I'm gonna win this. Okay, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna beat this case.
You're gonna beat me? You're gonna beat a woman named Martell?
I'm gonna be honest. Then I'm gonna be honest. Regardless of whether the outcome of this case, I think she already proved her point.
She already won.
The fuck was her point? The fuck was her point, Assistant Chief?
Me finally be able to get out all the frustrations and tell you how she really feels and what you've done to her.
What you have done to this goddamn LSPD family. What you did. What you
Because
damn
of
did.
you, Pred isn't the sheriff anymore, Den.
Because of me? It's because of you, Assistant Chief. Well, you know what? I'll be quiet.
Because of me? Because of you, Den. If you never left the LSPD, none of this would have happened. He said that in the
That's true.
closed hearing the other day.
When the fuck? Wait, what?
Yep. When we were talking to the senators. You did this. You started the ball rolling on this, Den.
That is a lie.
How do you know?
Because I know.
You know. Are you all knowing? Just like you knew to hand over evidence to the guy who did it? You knew there too, huh?
No.
You knew real well there. You knew what to do for that case. Hand it over to Rami.
Disgusting.
How'd that work out?
Hey, did he get reprimanded for that, by the way?
I did 15 strike points.
Yes, he did.
You got off really fucking lucky with that. Then I would have ripped you a new one.
Shit, I got 15 for fucking shitting in a tavern.
You got 20.
Because you keep doing it, Gunner. It wasn't the first time.
And then you went back and ran over somebody, and then
How
you
do you
got
know that?
suspended.
How do you know that? Okay, how do you know
Told me
that?
Face to face.
How do you know
Told
that?
me.
Oh,
Matt
that's a
told
little.
me.
That's a
Just
little
so you know,
weird.
we haven't dis- okay.
I'm gonna
just so
use
you
the
know-
Hutch voice and say that's a little weird.
Who?
Bass literally told me to my
Also,
face.
Gunner, you still haven't been reprimanded for running away from DuPont while under the influence yesterday. And
I
driving
was-
the car while under the influence.
I was under the influence. I was forced to take methamphetamine.
No one forced you to drive a car.
They forced you to take meta?
He said the W word?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You would know about that.
Who, Dan? Did he say woman?
Curry over.
Motherfucker.
Bass told me when I was asking about my strike points that I gave you that were never logged.
Well, to be honest, Hermie's been all right, but Sis is a real piece of shit. So honestly,
Yeah.
I
don't
would
care about that one.
What
I
does
have to
this
be-
do? Is it the warrant that you put out?
He actually drove up to a raid we were doing because he was hunting me all day on his motorcycle with about 10, 15 cops around, drove right through the raid after I warned everybody that he was going to kill me, drove right through everybody, shot me with a shotgun, and drove away and got away.
God, the highwayman's dagger is so cool.
He said something like, Toretti.
Thanks, that's my boot knife.
And he licks his lips every time
I
he
shame
sees me now.
myself with this, Gunner.
Hey, Toretti. Toretti, can I get
What?
a promotion if I fucking take Sis out?
That won't be the reason. It would have to
Ooh,
be a
baby,
marriage, but it
we're
would
at
help.
5.5 hours.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta wrap this up.
This is a problem.
So,
And he evades every single warrant I put out for him.
Oh, Blake, nice of you to fucking show up. Oh wait, that's not Blake. That's Monty. Never mind. Sorry.
Wait, how long can warrants last? Like how long can?
I
like, what's the
extended
max-
both of them
What's the max
twice.
we can get them for though?
I don't know. I was attempted murder. I probably could have extended it again, but
I mean,
We
Michael Pittman
need
has
to
one
get
till
back to
fucking
2K
2022.
subs or
well, he's
else.
got football. Put up some good numbers, though.
Yeah, he actually is.
Daddy, you like my knife?
Is he actually doing well this year?
Yeah, he's actually really well.
Damn, Thanksgiving
My
is
boot
next
knife.
week?
Use it to
Holy
shave.
shit.
No
Stop
one
watching college after like
yeah.
More than 6 hours? I'm busy.
I'm sharpening the boots.
I've been trying to wake up earlier,
Let's play
actually.
for the Colts.
You sharpen your knife.
But then
Is he really?
it takes me a long time to like get the energy to start the stream.
Michael's
so.
the one that plays for the Ducks.
What's Michael doing?
Michael
Plays
plays
for the Colts.
Oh, I said Micah, not Michael.
Also,
my bad.
also shoots cops. He's in a
God,
gang.
how long
should-
is this
I
gonna
don't know if
take?
I think it's pretty evident who won this case.
Me, right?
I'm not saying anything. But yeah, hey, if you know, you know.
Boy, you better fix that fucking jacket.
Can I get my $10,000
No,
back,
hey, don't
please?
talk to me like that.
I just did talk to you like that. Fix your fucking jacket.
Fix
Look
your
at ya.
fucking attitude. Fix
My
your
fucking
life.
attitude? What on your
You're
fucking face?
fucked
Look
up
at
in the
ya.
head. You have fucking issues.
I have
Okay,
issues.
I'm gonna go walk over
Do
here.
I know you?
Dad, move out of the way,
Do
please.
I know you? Who are you? Oh wait, none of us know you. You fucking loser with your goddamn holes in your jacket. Get the fuck out of here.
Just gonna stand over here.
What the fuck?
I don't fucking know you. So
Right,
don't fucking talk to me
right.
like that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Holy shit. What a fucking asshole.
Lawyers, am I right, guys?
Is he a lawyer?
God, I hope not.
Difference.
Hate those lawyers.
Not that I'm
What's a
aware.
paralegal?
Layer in training.
Oh, Monty's oh,
Hey, calm
Yep.
boy.
I might just
He got holes in his jacket.
this knife
Can you put the knife away, please?
Oh my God, that thing is huge.
into
Wait, who took my glass bottle off me? Who took my glass bottle off me yesterday?
Do you want the one you gave me?
No.
Oh.
Jenny.
Nope, I took everything but that. Also, you had a glass fucking bottle? Oh my god, what is your problem?
I'll just
You know,
have
they
to make
say
it.
they
just
found
have to make a new
Jesus
one.
at the bottom of a bottle. Maybe Gunner was doing that. It's busy riding the
He was
wave,
just getting
hanging
high.
out.
Hey, let's hear. It's exciting.
Okay, so today the court has heard the civil action of Sergeant Sexy Martell versus Deputy Den Shiesty. There have been two aspects of the case. Deputy Shiesty's alleged lack of respect for information security, and Sergeant Martell's mental well-being after feeling betrayed by Deputy Shiesty. Now let's start with the issue I think is more clear-cut. I do believe that Deputy Shiesty, through negligence, did hand over a piece of police evidence of an ongoing investigation. While he has received strike points for this incident already, I will ask a member of the PD command if it is possible to get a seminar set up for Deputy Shiesty in regards to information security. This, however, is not something the court can mandate, and it will lie solely with the Unified Police Department and its command structure. Now, the bigger crux here is, did this actually affect Sergeant Martell's mental state? Honestly, I believe it did, but not for the reasons mentioned here today in court. We had Toretti saying that Den is the only cadet that Martell has ever taken upon her broad shoulders and fostered like one of her own. We have Den, who is trying to find his own way in the police department and is trying to free himself from Sergeant Martell's wing and have some freedom of his own. I believe that Martell is frightened that one of her own is leaving the nest, and Den is acting out trying to cut their ties faster than they need to be to help maintain a healthy relationship. As such, the court is ordering the two of you to attend couples counseling session together under a registered psychiatrist in our state,
Holy shit.
one who is not Dr. Thatch, who has been Tracy Martell's personal therapist during this entire ordeal. If anybody has any questions, comments, please feel free to approach me afterwards. That is the ruling of this court.
How much money he gonna give me though?
He's gonna give you $0.
What about $100?
Fucking W1T, let's fucking go!
You see the way he treats me?
baby!
You're not gonna give me any money from this asshole!
W, baby,
You
let's
see the way he
go!
That's it, you're getting it. Come here. That's it.
I think
Another
that'd be
LSPD
great
beat
visual.
down, bitch. Come here. Come here, you're getting it. Come here.
Your Honor!
Bailiffs?
Come here, bitch.
Martell?
Don't you hit Martell, you sack of
shit!
shit!
Separate. Both of you separate. Separate.
I got him down!
Gonna put the gun away.
Come here.
Stop! Your Honor, please! Please!
Martell.
All right, I gotta go. I gotta outrun DOC first. I don't even know if they're chasing me.